Do not let yourself fall behind. I know a few people watching this may have a schedule, and sometimes it's really tough to manage it like every single day on a constant basis. But what I urge you to do is to not let yourself mess up or not follow your schedule for more than 2 days. I promise you that's going to be the worst mistake that you can do, because once you let yourself not follow that schedule for 2 days, that it's going to become habitual for you to not follow the schedule, and you're going to tell yourself, okay, that's all right, I don't need to, but you do. That is going to be your way of success. Every single successful person has their day set up and planned out based off of what they plan to do on the day and what they want to do to become productive for the day. And if you don't allow yourself to do that on a constant basis, you are not ready to succeed, because you need to have the discipline and be willing to do anything you can for yourself to follow that schedule. Like today, I I I had work, all right? I had school, then I had work right after, and then I went straight to the gym. And I'm willing to stay up an extra 2 hours to make sure I can get productivity for my day, because I feel so guilty of myself and of the people around me for me not being able to become the best person that I can be. I'm willing to take the time, I'm willing to put in the effort for me to grow. And that just doesn't go for me, it goes for everybody that I'm speaking to right now. Though it's not a lot, I know it's not a lot, but anybody I can relay this message to, just please allow yourself to follow a schedule, create a schedule for your day, or not even a schedule, create a task list. Create a list of things that you want to accomplish in your day, because obviously sometimes it's hard to keep a schedule because the days like fluctuate so much on a daily basis. Like sometimes I have work, sometimes I don't. So what am I going to do when my schedule changes? Just have a task list of things you want to do when you're like in your day to become productive. And I promise you, your life is going to get better so much, because not only is the feeling of you being able to accomplish things going to make you mentally feel better, you're going to just improve and grow as a person, and you're going to love that. You're going to love the feeling of seeing change in your life, because your life has been so complacent for the past 15, 20, 30, 40, 50 years. And the moment that you feel some change, the moment that you feel some sort of motion going on, some change in your life, you're going to be like, wow, I feel so like sporadic about it. Like your heart's gonna be racing. You're gonna feel so energetic, because you're like, I'm finally growing. I'm finally changing as a person. Like, and that's the moment. Once you start to feel those feelings of like energy, the excitement of for your future, that's when you have to stick to your schedule or task, because you have to make sure that energy and that consistency stays. Because once that's gone, once you stop for a day or stop for two, I mean, it's okay for you to stop for a day, because it's obviously hard to maintain like on a constant basis. But once you stop for 2 or 3 or 4 days, you're done for, because then it's going to become a habitual thing for you to allow yourself to not do it for the day. And that's just a horrible way of thinking. And then your mindset is going to be completely out of what you should be thinking of. And I just wanted to let you guys know, because off of firsthand experience, not only just me, but I'm sure a lot of people have done it too. You guys have such a roll. You're doing so well, then you allow yourself to take a break. And then after that break, you're like, oh, what's gonna do if I take another break? And then after 2 days, you're like, oh, I took 2 days, so I might as well take 3 days. I don't notice any difference. And then it starts to build up, and then you start to gradually go down, go down. And then once you just fall so far, and you're like, what have I done to myself? How did I let this happen? And that's not the point we want to reach. We want to be willing to put the effort in. And if you're not willing to put the effort in on a daily basis, you're not ready. And everybody should be willing to let themselves grow. I know how hard it is mentally and physically to maintain those schedule or tasks, like going to the gym every day. Obviously, if you're not used to it, it's going to tire your body. You're going to be tired at work. And then also, if you're a busy person, completing tasks on a daily basis is going to be rough, I know. But you have to be willing to stay up the extra hour, stay up the extra 2 hours, create some time in between what you're doing to do whatever you might do that you find productive or you find value in. It just matters. Do what you love in life and try to find ways to make that passion of yours into a reality, and that's being successful. Being successful is probably the best thing you can do for you to find value or fulfillment in yourself, because then you could move on to your passions and what you want to do in life. And everybody who I believe has happiness and fulfillment and success follow a schedule or a set of tasks that they do on a constant basis. Though your task may not be on a daily basis, you should have a weekly based task, which obviously is something that you can't do every single day. But then for the things like the small gradual things that you can do on a daily basis, do them and make sure to follow them. I don't know how to emphasize it anymore, but I just want you guys to follow your schedule or task, because once that starts to fade, once that energy starts to fade, you're going to allow yourself to fall out of that the focus that you guys can have in completing something. You're gonna fall out of focus, and then it's just all gonna disappear. And I just hope that doesn't happen to any of you guys, because I'm trying my best, even myself, to make sure I can complete everything I want to do in my day and then in my week too. And I just wanted to relay the message. So I wanted to relay the message. Don't allow yourself to go on more than 2 or 3 days, and stay consistent with what you do, because consistently is what lets you grow. That's all I wanted to say. Have a good day.